Focus on depth instead of width. And it applies into many things, but especially when it comes to launching your software or platform startup into the market. Instead of focusing on variety of different channels, on variety of multiple messages, on variety of your value propositions, and maybe sometimes in some cases on variety of different products, of different bundles, you should focus on the depth. If you choose one channel, you need to nail it. You have to go maybe not all in, but at least 90% in that channel. Learn all tips and tricks, these nuances of that channel, so to make it work for you. So you either will make it work for you and you will get qualified leads and eventually convert them into customers, or you will learn a lot on how to serve your customers, how to talk to your customers, and maybe even where to find them and how to grab their attention. So instead of spreading yourself too thin and putting all over the place, trying to be on all possible channels, I would focus on one channel, nail it, and then I would expand into other channels. The same is with the message. Yeah, I teach that we need to test our messages, that our offers, and this is the right thing. But instead of constantly testing all of these messages, you should focus on literally 3 to 5 different messages, big marketing ideas, big hooks, test which one of them works best, and then focus on that one. If out of 5 messages, 4 doesn't work, or like 3 doesn't work, one is kind of, but one is really good, gosh, go all in that message. And as a side hustle, you could have another one message, but that would mean that you are going 80-90% in that one single message, trying to get most of the benefit from that particular message. So when you will have to make any decision related to launching your software platform startup into the market, ask yourself, am I going into the depth or am I going into the width? When you will get to scaling your startup, then you will have to think about width, because you need to scale, you need to add additional branches to your strategy, you need to expand. Remember, there was one daily tip that we talked about, land and expand. So instead of, focusing on land and expand when you are in the scale stage, you are already expanding. Then you're going for the width. But if you are just about to launch into the market, if you are just trying to get your first customers, first beta users, first early adopters, you want to focus on depth of that channel, on depth of that message, on depth of that specific customer segment. Once you nail that, then you can go to the width, the wider scope of channels, the wider scope of different market segments, the wider scope of messages, and even different value propositions. So when you're launching, focus on depth instead of width.